up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea, back with a brand new video. Okay, so I am here to help the creatives. I am here to help the multifaceted, multi-gifted, multi-talented creatives, especially the millennials. Shout out to us. I'm here to help y'all figure out y'all purpose. Okay, it's a lot of y'all in corporate America. It's a lot of you all doing things that you do not want to do. You're going to jobs that you do not want to go to. You are literally in positions and in roles that do not align with your purpose and what you were meant to do on this earth. No fear, I am here. I am here to coach you into your next. I want you to pivot with purpose. I want you to pivot into a purpose-driven career, something that aligns with who you are, what you are meant to do, but creatively. I want you to pivot into something that allows you to be creative, that allows you to be innovative, and allows you to bring your whole self to the thing that you are meant to do. This channel is all about how to discover your purpose, from your gifts, your skill set, your mindset. Just a lot of personal development is going to be here on this channel, so make sure you subscribe. Okay, make sure you give this video a like and make sure you go check out all of the other videos that I have on my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I have been sensing this, like spiritually, I have been sensing that millennials are up next. That's a whole nother video. I believe that millennials are in a great position to elevate. I really feel the shift in culture. I feel the shift in creativity. I feel the shift in corporate. I feel the shift in multiple industries. And I feel, and I truly believe as a millennial myself, millennials are going to be placed in position. This is the perfect time to discover your purpose. It's the perfect time to get aligned with your goals. And it is the perfect time to get out of fear. Because what's that about? It is the perfect time to go after something new, go after something that you were destined to do, but you have to make sure that you're going in the right direction. Because you find yourself pivoting and going into all of these different type of directions, and you have all of these ideas and things that you want to do and execute, but a lot of times we have gone after the wrong things. A lot of times we have stayed in the wrong things and we have wasted time. We have just done a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need to be doing. But this is the perfect time for millennials to step into the new. Okay, step into the roles that you were created for, where you can bring your creativity, you can bring your leadership skills, you can bring your soft skills, all of the things. This is the time for you to pivot into a meaningful career. When we talk about leadership, we often want to talk about like influence, who has the most followers, who's been doing this the longest. We always want to go to the vanity metrics, but we fail to talk about impact. We fail to lift up leaders who actually have wisdom. We fail to highlight leaders and influencers who are in position that is really giving you knowledge, giving you value, really helping you to get on your own path. Us millennials, we sit in a gap, right? We've gone through all of this trauma. We've gone through all of these things, 9/11, Y2K, all of these things, right? When they actually had boy bands and girl bands. We've went through so many world events that we were at the pivotal moment of social media. We were at the creation of social media. When we first got on social media, we only connected with each other. People that went to high school with us, people that, were in our same city. Now, it's totally different. And I believe that millennials are now catching on to what this new pivot is doing. We're now catching on to how it's evolved and how we are evolving as creatives. At the time where social media was booming, we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know that we can make money from social media. We didn't know that if we, stayed consistent in posting, we would get monetized. We didn't know that. We didn't know that. It was totally new to us. But now we sit in a gap where we've experienced the rise of social media, but now we're able to use social media to grow businesses, to grow our ideas. We're now seeing social media as a catalyst instead of something that's new. So with that knowledge, we are the only generation that has that knowledge. We know what it was like back then. We know what it was like as the things were evolving in social media. And now we can see in the future how this is going to impact everything. I just want to break down 3 parts of why millennials belong in leadership positions. And this could be across all different types of industries. For one, millennials lead with innovation and imagination. I don't know how many times I've been sitting on a job and I've just been seeing a lot of manual work, a lot of old, outdated systems being used within that organization. I would literally be the one to say, we need to use some AI. We need to use some technology here. We need to go ahead and use what everybody else is doing, what the other generations are doing, what we've seen work, what we've seen evolved in today. We're able to see how certain things are working, and we're able to give that knowledge and information to leaders and organizations. We have a sense of knowledge, we have a sense of know-how that the older generation doesn't have, that people who aren't necessarily focused on technology, focused on the things that we're focused on the things that we are exposed to. Now we have that sense of knowledge to where now we can consult, we can speak up in the meetings, we can give that type of information to solve business problems. The second reason why millennial creatives belong in positions of leadership is because we lead with purpose and culture. We often carry a deep sense of mission. There is purpose on the inside of us. We are the generation that is now building up a new generation. We have children now, and our children are getting older. I don't know about y'all, but my son is about to be 9 years old. Not only is he growing and evolving, but technology and the things that he is exposed to is now growing and evolving as well. Because I am a millennial, I'm able to see the future. I'm able to see, okay, in about 5 years, he's probably going to be interested in this. In about 5 years, technology is probably going to evolve to this level. I'm in a position now where I'm able to collect that information and take it to the leaders or place myself in a position of leadership. I now have thought leadership qualities. I now have the soft skills. I now have all of this knowledge to where now I can consult. So not only does this make me valuable, but this makes me an innovator. I'm able to catch things right now and see how we can be able to change it, see how we're able to involve technology and integrate technology to make things work better. Millennials are a part of a very specific group that is cultured. We have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge of how things were in the 90s. We have a lot of nostalgic feelings, right? So we know what it was like. We know what style was like. We know what entertainment was like. We knew what it was like to live in a world filled with innovation, things that we have never seen before, right? We are now able to take that knowledge and take that information and innovate it. Put it into the entertainment industry, put it into the music industry. Take what we've learned and what we feel is nostalgia and revamp it, re-innovate it, express it in a whole new way, express it in a way where it is creative. The third reason why we belong in leadership positions is because we are built for adaptability. As I mentioned earlier, we've gone through a lot. We've gone through 9/11, Y2K. We've seen a lot of things growing up, right? We know what it's like to be living a regular lifestyle, but all of a sudden something comes and it hits us and it just knocks us off of our pivot. We know what it's like to see the world evolve and see the world change right before our eyes. We've learned how to adapt to those changes and pivot accordingly. We wear multiple hats. We're multifaceted. We're creative. We can create stuff. We have the ability to adapt in such a way where if something is given to us, if a problem presents itself to us, if an idea presents itself to us, we are able to think creatively to get it done. We're able to think creatively and innovatively to solve that issue that no one else can. We have mastered the art of pivoting. If you look at my real resume, you will see I've developed creative skills. I've developed soft skills. I've developed leadership skills. I've developed all of these technical skills. I've been a lot of things. If you did not check out my career journey video, I'm gonna link it up here. I can be sitting at work or, helping someone in their business, and I can look at the business from different angles. I can look at the marketing side. I can look at the technology side. I can look at the business side. I can look at the technical side. I can look at all of these different types of things because I'm skilled in that. As a leader, I am so self-aware of everything when it comes to developing an idea, either for myself or for a client or for somebody that I work with. I'm always self-aware to know, okay, what you're doing right now, what I'm doing right now, this has to be able to fit into the future. This has to be able to fit into these types of industries. This has to be able to fit into this type of culture. This has to be able to fit into a way where this is not just going to be for now. This is going to be for years to come. Everything is rapid. Everything is changing. And we millennials are used to that. We're used to being able to pivot at any point in time. Speaking from the perspective of leadership and having soft skills, when I say soft skills, I'm talking about emotional intelligence. I'm talking about great communication skills. I'm talking about having empathy. When we are put in a position of leadership, we're not only able to lead that person or lead that team into doing a specific job, we are able to look at our team and our team members from a holistic standpoint. Okay, I see that you're doing the job correctly, but you don't really interact with your team members. What's that? What's going on? Let's talk about it. We have those types of skills that people want. We are the type of leaders that people want to work for. We've been in certain situations that have taught us those life skills. We have been inundated with culture. We have all of this information that can teach us how to apply those soft skills in whatever position of leadership that we are in. We are the perfect candidates to lead a team and lead an organization. We have the skill set, we have the passion, we have the empathy, we have the leadership qualities, but unfortunately, we're not being given that chance to lead. I encourage, if you're watching this and you're a part of an organization, whether you're a hiring manager, a recruiter, whatever the case may be, if I were you, I would bet on a millennial. We are strategists. We know how to strategize and get things done. We have enough experience and enough skills to get us through the door, and we also should be in leadership positions. It's time. It's time. The world is evolving, it's changing too much to not have us a part of the conversation, to not have us in the boardrooms, and to not pay us according to our worth. If you are an entrepreneur and you may be in corporate right now, maybe you're thinking about pivoting. Maybe you're thinking about going ahead and launching that idea. This is the perfect time for you to do so. You have all that you need. You have all the information at your fingertips. All you need to do is have a plan. If you are a creative millennial and you want to level up your skill set, go ahead and click the link in my description box. If you would like to join the Pivot to Purpose program, go ahead and click the link in the description box as well. I hope this video was encouraging to you all. I hope that it encourages you to step outside of your comfort zone and begin demanding what you are worth. Make sure you level up those skill sets. Make sure you are positioning yourself for positions of leadership and go for it. It's no more time to be living in fear. We have to go after the things that we are built for, the things that we are meant for, okay? If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What position of leadership are you gunning for? Where do you want to be in the next 5 to 10 years? What is your goal? What is your vision for your creative journey? I can't wait to answer your questions, and I look forward to speaking to you all in my next video. Bye.